Alex.
I'm Jason, and welcome to a very special Oscar edition of
The Gay Press.
So we are here today to help you with your Oscar pool prediction. We're here to kind of talk about who we think should win, who we think will win, and who we think could win.
We're going to talk about all the acting categories, director and picture. We will have our full list of predictions that we'll post. What is our should choice?
I absolutely think that Richard E. Grant should win for Can You Ever Forgive Me?
Yeah.
He is brilliant, he is hilarious, he has so much heart.
I feel like it's one of those performances like Christoph Waltz where like this actor's been around, like now that I know who he is, he's been around this whole time. We think that Mahershala Ali will win for Green Book. He has won a lot of precursors to the point where he's probably a lock. We don't really support this movie. He doesn't seem to totally support this movie. Every time he wins an award, he looks kind of like ashen and like uncomfortable. So like it sucks for him, but he is actually quite good in the film.
There actually could be a bit of an upset, and we were predicting Richard E. Grant.
But I think Richard E. Grant was everyone's first choice, and it could happen a bit like Mark Rylance a few years ago with Bridge of Spies. He was the original choice, and then everyone thought Sylvester was going to come in, and at the last second, Mark Rylance came in. Who should win? I say Timothée Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name.
You hear that, Gary Oldman?
Anyways, for real, I think we both agree that Bradley Cooper should win for his wonderful turn in A Star Is Born.
Bradley Cooper is, in a weird way, I think an actually underrated actor for someone who's so nominated.
And if you look at his past work, I feel like he's always been the bridesmaid at the Oscars. Who do you think will win?
I am going to have a big temper tantrum. Something has happened, and I don't know what, but Rami Malek has been winning everything. I have to look in the mirror and say it out loud so I can live with this reality.
So in a perfect world in which Rami Malek doesn't win, and there is an upset, which is what we want come Christmas morning. We think that Bradley Cooper could sneak in.
The thing about Bradley Cooper is, I think he spent a lot of time trying to campaign for director, and didn't happen. And you know, since then he sang Shallow on stage with Gaga. He talked to Oprah. Oprah Instagrammed like a clip of the video. I think that now he's starting to like shake the hands and be really gracious. We think Yorgos Lanthimos should definitely win. No one has a vision like him. But who do we think will win?
We think that Alfonso Cuarón will win for Roma. Roma was at the top of everyone's list, and everyone was talking about him.
And it is a beautiful film, and I think it is a great contrast, the fact that he went from Gravity, which is a very effects technical film, to a very small, quiet, and Roma is also a technical feat. Like for this very quiet movie, it has amazing sound mixing, the cinematography, which he's the cinematographer, and he's the editor. Like there is so much. It isn't undeserved, and like he's a bit of a silver fox. Just saying.
He's cute.
He's kind of cute.
So who do you think could sneak in?
So this is what I'm actually rooting for. Like if I had my Oscar ballot, we talked about this. Spike Lee. Spike Lee, 3-time nominee this year, has never won an Oscar and never been nominated for directing until this film.
Who do we think should win? Regina King in If Beale Street Could Talk.
This performance is kind of been seen as the champion for Beale Street. It is beautiful. This is also, though, such a fascinating race because Regina King dominated all of the Critics' Awards. Like, I think she won every single one, but like two.
It was like an absolute lock.
And then she won the Golden Globe, so everyone was like, oh, this Oscar is hers. Then the SAG nominations come out. She's not nominated. Everyone's, what? That's crazy, but like, she's won that Golden Globe, she won the Critics' Choice Awards. BAFTA Awards come out, nominations. She's not nominated again.
So we're in this weird situation where a different person has won the Globe, the SAG, and the BAFTA, and some of them weren't even nominated.
I think we kind of discussed that Regina King is still a front runner. You know, her only real competition was Amy Adams, But Amy Adams has not won anything, and I think it's similar to what we've discussed before. It's just not an Oscar-winning performance.
Yeah. What we think could maybe steal in is Rachel Weisz in The Favourite. She won the BAFTA, but also like the BAFTA often rewards British actors. But we think that she's the best chance to sneak in, but we're pretty sure Regina's still a lock. You know that our category has 42 nominees.
Yeah, I mean, again, cancel Best Actor, because one, that would stop Rami Malek from winning. We actually have different people we think should win. I would cast my ballot for Melissa McCarthy, and Can You Forgive Me? Oh my god, she is next level in this movie.
My pick is Olivia Colman. I think she's absolutely delightful in this role. Who we actually think will win, we are going to say Glenn Close in The Wife. I think this is a lot about her body of work, right? This is her 7th nomination without a win. This is like not that big of a movie.
Or that good of a movie.
No, I mean she is very good in it, so I wouldn't be mad if she won.
The third act slaps, and it's because of her.
Yeah. Who do we think could sneak in?
I think it's iffy, but we still think Gaga's got a shot. I think that one of the things about A Star Is Born is people actually look at her as the heart of the movie, and I feel like despite what you have to say about it, it's really hard to say anything about her performance. So I just want to take a moment to try to explain how Best Picture gets voted on. Because it's complicated. So you have 8 movies.
Okay.
And this is where it gets, first of all, muddled. You have to rank your top 5.
Not 8, just 5.
5.
Okay.
So we're the accountants, and we are looking at all the number 1 votes for your favorite, and we're placing all the ones, 8 different piles. So, in my dream situation, the movie Bohemian Rhapsody is probably the most disliked.
Yeah.
If we're in a just world. So we look at all the number 1 votes, we then look, Bohemian Rhapsody is the least amount of number 1 votes, we take out all of their votes,
Okay.
and now we look at the number 2. And those number 2 votes become number 1 votes. And we keep on doing that until we have a winner. So if we were doing our ballot for number 1, we're in agreement that The Favourite would be our pick. That movie is so wonderful. It's so delightfully weird.
That's our should.
And our will, I think ultimately...
I mean, with will, we're going to say Roma. I think Roma has the most backing.
It's hard to hate. I think the only thing that really works against it is Netflix. I think we discussed it. I actually kind of think it's like 100% my pick, but like I like to live dangerously. We're looking at
Black Panther. It has a ton of support. It is a bit of a middle ground choice. Like a lot of people will love it. It'll probably be a lot of people's numbers 2.
It feels good. Like when it won that SAG Ensemble, I feel like everyone can agree. If you like Green Book, you actually probably like Black Panther, and if you like anything that's actually good, you also still like Black Panther. That concludes the Oscar special, and
we're gonna post all of our other picks just to give you a head up on your Oscar pool.
We hope you do well.
Our predictions are great.
I'm the person who usually goes for the coulds all the time, and I don't always do so well. Warning about that.
Yeah.
But live
but
crazy.
our like will win is the safest bet.